Okie dokie, let's get started. So we'll start with warming up our arms and then move to our legs. So because it is the band, it is a heavy arm workout here. So we're gonna hold the band up overhead, all right? And we're gonna start by just stretching our arms wide and then back together, okay? So stretching wide and back together. So nice and long, take it back and up. It'll really make sure that your arms are straight as you do that. So straight elbows. Okay, from here, we're gonna go wider with the band and go behind our head to stretch the front of our shoulders and then drive the arms straight back up. So we're going back behind, touching our bottom and coming all the way back up. The closer you hold the band together, the more stretch you'll feel in the front of your shoulders. So down and back. And up. Do two more here. Nice stretch through the front of the shoulders. And up. And again, stretch back. And up. Let's hold the band with palms up. And we're going to do some arm separating here. This is abduction of our arms. So my palms are facing up. We're just going to pull the band apart to where it touches our chest and bring it back together. So pull it apart. Get a nice stretch through the front of your chest. You don't need a ton of tension here. We're just warming up, getting our arms going, and just pull it apart, back together. One more time, pull it apart, and back together. Now bend your elbows. So my elbows are going to be out my sides. I'm going to hold the band a little closer together. And we're just going to separate the band with our hands and then bring it back in. So I'm squeezing, pulling the elbows in towards my waist as my arms go wide. And then back together. Watch those wrists. Make sure your wrists are in line with your forearms. If you're letting your wrists go down, then you're going to hurt your thumbs, hurt your wrists, and other areas. Two more here. Just pull it apart and stretch. And last one, pull apart and back together. Now we're going to put the band behind our back. I'm going to hold it with my palms facing down. My thumbs are turned out. We're going to just stand tall and work on stretching our shoulders back and then back down to our bottom. So you can go a little wide with the arms, stretching the arms wide as you lift the arms behind your back. You can pull it apart, but you're still lifting up. You'll feel this in the front of your shoulders, in your bicep tendon. Two more. Just stretch it back. This is great shoulder exercises here. Stretch it. And all right, from here, we're going to go into forward and backward bending and side bending just to get our spine warmed up. Arms are straight up overhead. We're going to round down, pulling the belly button in towards our spine. Inhale, then exhale, round all the way back up, taking the arms to the ceiling. Try it again. Round down, pulling the belly in, reaching the hands to the floor. Inhale and exhale all the way back up. Let's do one more of those. Inhale, exhale, round down, pull the belly in like you're curling over barbed wire. Inhale and exhale all the way up. Let's go into backward bending. So we're just going to lean and lengthen, stretching the front of our core and then grow tall. Last one. Extend back and then grow tall. Let's bend to the side. So we're going to inhale, exhale, lengthen and lean to the side. You're curling over a large beach ball. Come back up and up and over and back up. One more. Take it up and over, straight arms, stretch to the ceiling. Good. And the last one, take it up and back. All righty. So from here, we're going to stand on our band. We'll do some arm exercises and then move into some leg exercises. Okay, make sure your band is flat that you're standing on. If it's bunched up under your feet, it's a little bit harder to coordinate the band. I'm holding the band like I'm holding a microphone or an ice cream cone. All right, so I'm standing tall and I'm just gonna pull the band up to shoulder level and then relax it back down. You can decide the amount of tension you want in the band. That'll create more of a challenge if you hold it tighter. So we're just lifting forward. So take it up to shoulder level and back. Remember, as you lift, don't lean back, stay tall. Good, two more, forward. And again, take it forward. Now let's go out to the side. We're just gonna reach out and back down. And reach and down. Again, we reach. One more time. Open wide and back down. All right, we're going to crisscross here now. Okay, I still am holding the band like a microphone. The band that's forward or in front of the other one is the one you're going to start with. Okay, so I'm holding the one at my hip, and I'm just going to reach my arm up and twist and look at my hand and then bring it down and across. So I'm twisting and reaching and back down. Again, I twist and reach and down and twist. One more. Twist and reach, really get some rotation through that torso and back down. Other side. So now you switch. So the opposite one is on top or closest towards me. And you're going to lift and reach and twist and back down. And reach and twist and down. Get that nice rotation through your spine. Good. Two more. Reach and twist and down. And one more. Reach and twist and back down. All right, now you're going to hold the band so that it's coming out on your pinky side of your hand. We'll start with some tick-tocks, okay? So my hands are going to be at my hips, okay? We're going to squat down and then kick the band out to the side. Squat and kick, all right? 10 total here. So we're going to go down and kick out for 1. Down, kick out for 2. Down, kick out for 3. Down, 4. Inhale, exhale, 5. Inhale, 6. Inhale, exhale, 7. Inhale, exhale, 8. Inhale, exhale, 9. Inhale, exhale, 10. All right, now move to the side. We're going to do some side stepping here. So keep the tension in the band. Your hands are fixed at your waist. My elbows are kind of out to the sides. So I'm going to squat and do 3 steps. 1, 2, 3, and then back the other way for 3. 1, 2, 3. That's 1 rep. We're doing 5. 1, 2, 3, and the other way for 1, 2, 3. The lower you squat, the harder it is. If you want to go deeper in that squat, try that out. And 1, 2, 3, and then watch your feet. Make sure you're stepping equally with each step and your feet are in alignment with each other. Sometimes we lead on our dominant side and our foot goes forward more than it goes lateral. 2, 3, 1 more. We go for 1, 2, 3. Good. Let's uncross this band. We're going to do some skier swings. So skier swings, I'm standing on it. You want a good amount of tension in the band. So I'm holding it like a microphone. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to sit. You're going to sit back and then come forward. Okay, my hands go to shoulder level. So I sit back into my hips. I'm hip hinging, slight bend in my knees, and I drive my hips forward. Okay, let's try 10 of those. So we go for 1 and sit back. Drive those hips for 2 and down. And 3 and 4. Really sit into those hips, feel the stretch. 5 and 6. Good. And 7 and 8 and 9 and 1 more for 10. Okie dokie. We're going to stand on one leg now. Do some single leg work here. All right, so I'm going to stand on my right foot and I'm going to balance on that leg. My left leg is going to come up to 90 degrees with my toes flexed. Okay, so we're going to start with bicep curls, 10 on each side. So I'm standing on my right leg, left leg is flexed. And we're going to do bicep curls for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. So just step into the band. Don't lift your foot. Step into it first before you lift the right leg up. My right leg goes into my marched position. My toes are flexed and active. I lift for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Back onto the right side. Put your foot in the band. We're going to do lateral lunges. So my band is around my right foot. I'm gonna lunge to my left and raise my arms to shoulder level. All right, so you're gonna go to the side like that and then back. All right, 5 on each side here. Here we go. So you're lunging into your left leg. So you're gonna lunge and go for 1 and back together. 2, back together. Exhale, 3, inhale. Exhale, 4, inhale together. Exhale, 5, inhale together. Other side. Stepping into the band, lunging to your right this time. So you're gonna lunge and go for 1, 2. Just watch that knee on that lunge. Make sure it's forward. 3. Make sure you're lunging laterally, not in front of you. And here. Good. All right, now from this, we were gonna go into reverse lunges and a single leg deadlift for balance. So the reverse lunge will look like this. We're gonna stay all on one side to do them. So you're gonna reverse lunge back, bringing the arms up and down, okay? So that'll start there, and then we'll move into 5 deadlifts. So we're leaning and lengthening, and then back, working on that stability and balance. All right, 5 lunges backwards, 5 deadlift leans, and then we switch to the other side. Here we go. So we lunge backwards for 1, and back up, and 2, up, 3, up, 4, up, and 5. Good. Now leaning and lengthening. So we're going to lean long, point those toes, and back up. Remember, it's not the height of the leg, it's the lengthening of your body. We do it again. We lengthen out and down. 2 more. Lengthen, really stretch that band. 1 more. Lean and lengthen, and back down. Switch legs. Step into that band. My left leg is down. I'm going to lunge back with my right leg. Here we go. We lunge back for 1, and 2, and 3, 4, and 1 more for 5. Now lean and lengthen. So straight arms, straight legs, straight torso. We go for 1, and back together. 2, back up tall. 3, and 4, and 1 more for 5, and rest. All right, so from here, we're gonna do a squat progression and then move into our HIIT workout. If you remember squat progression, we touch the ground. We squat low into our squat. Drive the arms up and stand up tall. All right, 5 of those. Really try to go deep. Get your bottom below your knees. My feet are slightly turned out, so I reach the ground. I squat down, knees are wide, arms up, and come tall. Touch the ground. Squat down, make sure your knees are in line with your first and second toes here. We touch the ground. We squat low, get that bottom low, and up. 2 more. We go down. We squat. We raise our arms, and up. 1 more. Down, squat, raise, and lift. All right, so we are all warmed up. We're gonna do our HIIT workout, the 3 exercises 2 times. Here we are. So we're gonna do some side-to-side jumps, our hide-ins, 10 of those, okay? Then we move into our burpee modification. We go down, we go out, out, in, and then jump if you wanna jump, okay? When you do that, if you start with the right leg, then the opposite one, you start with the left to stay more balanced. And then from there, we're gonna do our squat jumps for squat jacks. So we go down, in for 10, okay? So we're gonna do all of those things, getting ourselves warmed up. If you wanna check your watch, make sure you get your heart rate up. The faster you go, the more of a workout you will get. All right, here we go. Move to one side of your room. We're gonna do our hide-ins, jumping side to side for 10. So here we go. 1, 2, try to keep your balance. 3, 4, 5, stay stable. 6, make sure your hips are level. 7, 8, 9, 10. Now burpees. We go down. We touch the ground. We're gonna walk out. I do left, right, and jump. Now do right leg. Right, left, and jump. And now left, right, jump. And now right, left, jump. Make sure you're going really wide when you come in, so it's outside your hands, and jump. All right, squat jacks. So we go low, bring our knees and feet together, and then back down, okay? So 1, 2, 3. Make sure you're landing softly. 4, 5, 6. You shouldn't have any noise doing these. You're soft. 8, 9, 10. Good. We move back to our hide-ins. Move to the side of your room, and we're gonna jump. Ready? Remember, stick that landing for me. So we're gonna stick that landing before we jump to the other side. Too many people go too fast, and they really lose the essence of the exercise. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Burpees. We started on the left. We're going to start on the right this time. We go down. Right, left, and back up. You want to jump? You can. Left, right, jump. And now again. Right, left, jump. And left, right, jump. Nice wide stance as you come up. Good, and jump. All right. From here, we're doing our squat jacks. Ready? We're going down and together for 1 and 2. Nice wide jump out. 3, in, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Think how we're building our bone density with these exercises. Jumping is great at any age to build our bone density. Okie dokie, we are moving into some kneeling. I want you to grab your band. We'll start with our semaphore exercise. We did this in Monday and Tuesday's class because this is one of my favorites and I think it feels good. All right, so I'm gonna kneel on my band. Make sure you're kneeling on the edge of your band. All right, I'm going to hold the band. I have it in my right hand. My palm is facing forward. I grab the band with my left. So if you want to mirror me, you can reverse this just to make it easier for you. My elbow is in at my side. My left hand is straight up overhead. I'm going to keep it straight and tall. Don't let your elbow bend. It's easy to do that, or it's easy to let your hand come forward. All right, we're doing 8 of each of these. So I'm going to push out for 1 and back in. 2 and in. Again, the more tension you have, the harder it'll be. You can decide. Good. And 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Bring your hands a little closer together and we side bend for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep those arms along. 7 and 8. Now my right arm stays tall and long, and I stretch my left arm down at my side. So I go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Your shoulders should be tired. 6, 7, and 8. Other side. So flip-flop your band. So you're kneeling on the other end of it, or it's coming out the other side. So I'm kneeling on it. I'm going to hold with my left hand, holds the center of the band. My right hand holds the end. My right hand stays straight and long up overhead. It's up near my ear, so make sure it's not coming too forward for you. All right, we're doing 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now side bend for 8. Squeeze, bring your hands a little closer together and we go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Nice side bending there. Now my left arm stays tall and long up overhead near my ear, and I pull my right arm down for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. Let's take the band out from under our knees. We're going to hold it in our hands. Do some hip hinge to sit back into our heels. I'm going to hold the band so my palms are facing up. Okay, so we're going to sit back. So you'll sit back, arms come up, and then pull the band down and out as you grow tall. Okay, so we're going to sit back and then pull the band apart a little bit as you grow tall. Here we go for 10. We sit down and go for 1. Down, exhale, squeeze your glutes for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, really pull the band apart, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, we're going to put the band underneath your foot and go into half kneeling. So half kneeling, we have one foot in front that's in line with our knee that's down. Okay, so we're getting that staggered stance of our lunge. Okay, so we're going to do 5 of these on each side. So we take the band up and we punch it out, drive it up overhead, down and back in. Just figure out the tension you need in your band. Okay, we're going to do 5 of these. Really make sure that you grow tall and stay stable. So we go out, we go up, we go down and pull it back in. We go out, drive it up, down and in. Your arms should be feeling this today because we're doing a lot of arm work. 2 more, out, up, down, in. 1 more, out, up, down, and in. Other side. You put your foot on the band, you stabilize it, make sure your foot is directly in line with your knee that's down. So you're working your core, working your adductors and glutes. All right, here we go. Ready? We go forward, up, down, back in. Forward, up, down, back in. 3 more. Take it forward, drive it up, down, in, and for 2. We inhale, exhale, up, inhale, exhale, down. 1 more. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Let's do some shin boxes to stretch our hips and our knees. So one knee is going to go in front. My foot is in front. My back foot is out to the side and turned out so I can see my toes. We're just going to sit back, down, and then drive those hips back up. You just have to kind of figure out how wide your knees need to be here. And back up. We're doing 5. This is 3. And up. And 4. Up. And 5. And up. Switch legs. Opposite leg goes in front. Other leg goes back behind. Toes are turned out behind you. All right, we go up for 1. And down. 2. You should feel one side should be tighter than the other. Or you have more difficulty controlling the descent. Think about controlling it on the way down, up and down. Last one, we drive it up and we take it back down. All right, we're sitting. We're going to go onto our backs and start our breathing exercises. Make sure your band is near you during this and that you can use that. Not everything will have the band, but we'll alternate back and forth. All right, let's start with our breathing. So we're in neutral. Remember, your tailbone is heavy on the mat. Your bottom is lifting up. My shoulder blades and head are resting. Feet are in line with your sit bones and your knees are parallel with each other. I want you to put one hand on your chest, one hand on your belly. We're focusing on breathing through the belly, keeping the chest quiet. I want you to take a deep breath. Inhale through your nose and expand just your belly up to the ceiling. Then exhale through your mouth, blowing and letting your belly sink down and in. Again, I inhale and expand, letting my belly go all the way up. My chest remains quiet. Then exhale, blow out until you feel that deepest, lowest tummy muscle engage as you draw your belly button down. 2 more. Inhale and expand through your nose. And exhale, blow out. All the way down and in. 1 more time. Inhale and expand the belly up. And exhale, blow out, letting the belly sink down and in. All right, moving to our pelvic placement. Remember, we're just going to rock from neutral to an imprint. You want to make sure that your glutes are quiet when you're doing this. So we're going to inhale here, then exhale. I want you to pull your pubic bone towards your ribs, flattening your back slightly into the mat. And then inhale, release everything back to neutral. So we exhale, roll back, just feeling that deep tummy muscle engage. Inhale, back to neutral. One more time, exhale, roll back, and inhale, back to neutral. All right, we're gonna hold our band here now and go up into our bridge. All right, I want you to bring your knees and feet together. So you're squeezing them and really working those inner thighs. Okay, so all we're gonna do is hold the band up overhead. As we lift, we're gonna pull the band down towards our knees. I'm starting here, I have a little bit of tension in the band. I'm going to inhale, then exhale, roll your pelvis back, lift your spine off, bringing the hands down towards your hips. Inhale, then exhale, slow lower down, middle back, lower back, hips and pelvis. Hands go long over your head. Again, I inhale, exhale, roll back and lift off, peeling your spine one segment at a time. Squeeze those knees together. This is really hard to keep it all squeezed. Inhale, then exhale. Keep the knees squeezed as you lower your middle back, lower back, hips and pelvis all the way down. 2 more like that. We're pushing through a whole foot, including our big toe. So we inhale, exhale, round up. Just peeling your spine, one segment, pulling the band down, squeezing those knees, pushing through the toe. Inhale and exhale, slow lower down. Think of your back as a snake. Each segment is moving nice and controlled. There's no kinks in your spine. Inhale, exhale, round up, lift off, squeeze everything together, push through those toes, lengthen your body long. Inhale, then exhale, slow lower all the way back down. Okay, let's move into some single leg bridges. So single leg, I'm keeping my right leg down, my left leg is in line with my right, and my leg stays stable. So as you lift your bottom up, this left leg should not be flopping in the air. It stays nice and stable. We're making it more complicated because as we lift, we're gonna pull the band apart here. All right, here we go. So we're gonna inhale, exhale, just lift straight up. We're not moving segmentally, lift straight up, and then back down with our bottom. Again, inhale, exhale, lift, pull the band apart, lift your bottom up, and back down. 3 more, exhale to lift, inhale down, and for 2, exhale, lift, inhale. You really wanna feel your glutes working here. And last one, really push through your whole foot so your hamstrings don't cramp, and then back together, switch sides. My right leg is long, it stays fixed. My left knee is bent, I'm pushing through my entire foot, and here we go for 5. So we inhale, exhale, lift and lengthen up, and then slow lower down. Remember, keep that right leg straight and fixed, don't let it flop, and back down. 3 more, exhale to pull it apart, inhale, lower, and exhale, pull, inhale. 2 more, lift and lengthen, back together. Last one, really push through that foot, and back together. Okie dokie. Let's just rock our legs side to side. You can bring your arms out, squeeze those knees, and let your knees fall to the side. Take a deep breath here, and then push your spine into the mat as you bring your knees back to vertical. Now the other side, let your knees fall and stretch through your hips, through your torso. Inhale, then exhale. Think of pushing your spine down one segment at a time, bringing your knees back to center. Let's do 1 more each way. Inhale, exhale, let your knees fall. Squeeze them together, keep them connected. Inhale and exhale back. Last one. Inhale, exhale, let them fall. And then inhale, exhale, come all the way back to center. All right, let's put the band around our foot. So I have it around my right foot. I'm going to hold the band like I'm holding a microphone here. Okay, we're gonna start by kicking our leg out long on one side. Okay, so what I want you to think is fix those elbows at your side. My hands do not move, so I'm not moving them all around here. You can tuck your chin to lift it if you want, or you can keep it resting on your mat. Here we go. We're gonna inhale, exhale, kick and push out for 1. And kick and push out for 2. We're just doing 5. Kick and push out for 3. And 4. And 5. Now we keep it straight and I'm going to lift it up. Okay, so I'm going to push down take it out to the side and back up and keep it stable here. Okay, you can keep your head lifted or lowered down. So I'm going to push my right leg down, take it out to the side and up. That's one. Push down, out to the side, get that nice rotation and up. Keep those hips level, out to the side and up. Imagine you have tea sitting on your belly button. Do not let that teacup tip or the tea is going to fall out, and we don't want that. Out to the side and back up. Let's switch sides. So I have my right foot in. I'm just putting my left foot in the band and switching it out. I'm bending my knee on my left side, and I'm going to kick it out for 5 counts. We go for 1, and in, and 2, and in. Remember, if you lift your head, really tuck that chin to use those deep neck flexors. 2 more, out and back in, and again, out and back in. Now we kick that left leg out straight. Good, we take it up. Here we go, 5. We go down, out to the side and back up. Drive it down, out to the side and up. Take it down, out and up. 2 more, down, out and up. 1 more, push it down, take it out and back up. All right, we're putting both feet in the band now. Okay, so now my both legs are in the air. That means I need to go into an imprinted position with my spine by pulling my pubic bone towards my ribs. We're just going to kick both legs out straight first. So we're going to kick them both out onto our diagonal and pull it back in. So I kick it out and back in. My knees and feet are connected and squeezing together out and in. Let's do 3 more here. Kick it out and in and out, pushing out and in. Remember, the tension is based on how tight you hold it and back in. Now we go straight to the ceiling. We're going to kick it down and back up. Again, the lower you go with those legs, the harder it is on your core. Keep your back imprinted into the mat and up. 3 more, lower down and up. And for 2, down and up. 1 more, we go down and back up. All right, let's make that a combination. So we're going to go down. We're going to bend in and drive it back up. We go down, we bend it in, take it up. Drive it down. If you want to lift your head and work your core more, you can. 1 more, then we reverse it. Down and back up. So let's reverse. We bend down. We kick out. We raise it up. We bend it down. We kick. We raise it up. 2 more. Down, kick, raise it up. 1 more. Down, kick, and raise it up. Very good. All right, from here, we're going to go into a rollover prep. I'm holding this. I'm going to start with my knees here, and we're going to just lift and take our legs up to the ceiling and back out. Choose your tension. If you need more assist, you hold it tighter. All right, this is going to really work your lower belly muscles. So here we go. We're going to bring it up. We're going to come up, just lifting, and then back down. Okay? So we inhale, exhale, lift, and then back out. We have 4 more. We lift to drive our feet up and back out. And 3 more. And out. You should feel that deep lower tummy muscle working. And 1 more. We lift and back out. Very good. All right, we're going to go back onto that right foot. So it's in our right foot. We're going to fix our right hand at our side, and our left hand's going to be long. We're going to do some dead bug. So we're just going to kick out and lengthen the arm long and back in. Again, choose whether you want to keep the head down or up. We're going to do 5. So we're going to go for 1 and in, 2 and in, 3 in, 4 in, and 5 in. Other side. So I have it around my left leg. My right arm is long. My left arm is fixed. My knee is bent, and I go for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, let's go on to our bellies. I'm going to flip over here. We're going to do our breaststroke prep. So our hands are at our sides. My legs are in line with my hips. My head is down. I'm just going to push through my entire forearm and lift my upper trunk up. So we push down, inhale to prepare, exhale, lift that torso up just to the bottom rib. My gaze is at the floor in front of me. Inhale and exhale, lower back down, nice and controlled. Try it again. Inhale, exhale, push and lift. Just get some nice extension through that upper back and back down. We got one more here. Inhale, exhale, push and lift, coming up long and back down. Let's go into swan dive just to get nice full spinal extension now. My feet are turned out, my hands are at my sides, elbows up and pointed back towards my feet. So I'm gonna inhale, exhale, push up. Nice and controlled, shoulders are down, and then slow lower back down. Getting that extension. Inhale, exhale, squeeze those shoulder blades, push those elbows back, push through the entire hand. Inhale and exhale, back down. One more time. Inhale, exhale, just press up, push up, nice and controlled, and slow lower down. All right, let's sit back into child's pose. Get a nice stretch, arms are long. Take a deep breath, inhale here, and exhale, blow. One more time, inhale, and exhale, blow. We're gonna grab our band again and put it around. I'm gonna put it around my left foot. We're gonna go into some bird dog motions in quadruped. So I'm putting it around my foot. So it's around my foot, it's flat. One band goes between my legs. The other one is on the outside. Just make sure it's kind of in the middle of your foot so it stays stable. If it's near the heel, it might kind of roll off. Okay, so we're just gonna start by kicking the leg out. My knees are in line with my hips, hands under shoulders. So I'm gonna start here, inhale, exhale, just push it out long, squeezing the glute and back in. So I'm pushing long and back in. I exhale, push, inhale, exhale, squeeze that glute, bring it in. Two more, really squeeze, just keep it level with your torso, don't go higher than the hip, and back down. Now let's add the arm. So I have it around my left foot. I'm going to hold it in my right hand to lengthen it long. My left hand just keeps the band fixed. So here we go, we kick it out for 1, and back in, 2, back in, 3, in, 4, back in, and one more for 5, and back in. Let's switch legs. So now I keep the band around my left foot, use my right foot to wedge it in there and put it around. Make sure it's nice and flat. Again, you don't want it to roll up. And we'll start with just kicking the right leg out long. So I'm going to kick it, make it straight with my hip and back down. And exhale, kick. Inhale. Exhale out and kick. Inhale in. 3 more for 1. And in. 2. In. And 3. And in. Now let's do opposite arm and leg. Hold the band in the left hand and we lengthen that long. So we go long for 1. And 2. And 3. And 4. And 5. Put the band aside. We're going to do some planks, some blast off planks here. All right, so we're going to dig our toes down. We're just going to lift our knees to a hover first. So we inhale, exhale, lift up. Just pushing through our hands, keeping our hands underneath our shoulders, and then we drop it down. Really think of pulling that belly in towards your spine. So we inhale, exhale, lift, pull the belly in, and back out. We'll do one more before we add the plank. So we lift to a hover, and back down. Walk your hands out a little bit further here. You can do your blast off. So it looks like this. We inhale, exhale, just lengthen long, and then sit back into that knee hover position, and then lengthen it long again, and back. We're going to do 6 more. For 1, squeeze those glutes and quads, and 2, good, and 3, and 4, squeeze, go long, and 5, and 1 more for 6. Good, sit back. Okie dokie, let's go into side leg series. Okay, so with this side leg series, I'm gonna lie on my right side, and I'm gonna put the band around my left leg. All right, so I'm gonna hold the ends in my hand as I go down. So I'm nice and long here, okay? All right, so you can choose whether to hold the band fixed at your hip, or as we did on Tuesday, you can hold the band here to give a little bit more tension. Okay, so we're gonna do 10 of these, straight 10 circles. Here we go. So we start here and we pull it down for 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we circle 10 each way. Here we go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and reverse for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now bring the band and fix it in front of your hip, and we're going to go forward and backward with our leg now. So bring the right leg a little bit forward for you, just to stabilize. So we're going to go forward with the band, hold a little bit more tension probably, forward, and then push back to get the glute active. So we inhale, exhale, push back for 1. Inhale, exhale, push back for 2. Remember, keep everything horizontal here. Don't go long and up to the ceiling. And 1 more. We bring it forward and kick it back. All righty, let's take the band out. We're going to work our inner thigh here. So bend that top leg behind, and we're just going to do 10 circles each way. So we're going to lift that inner leg up, and we're going to circle for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and reverse for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, let's flip to the other side. Again, I'm laying on my left side, putting the band in my right foot, holding each end in my hand. So I'm long here. Okay, I'm fixing it either at my hip or bringing my hand into this position to get a little bit more of a workout. Okay, so we're going to raise that leg up and pull it down for 1, up and down for 2, up, 3. Make sure your knee is straight forward, 4, 5. It's easy to want to turn it out. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're going to circle it 10 each way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and reverse for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we'll do our forward kick. So we fix the band in front of our leg. We walk that left foot forward just a little bit, and we kick it forward and pull it back for 1. Kick, pull back, squeeze the glute for 2. Inhale, exhale, 3. Inhale, exhale, 4. And 1 more. Inhale, exhale, 5. Put the band to the side. We'll work that inner thigh. All right, so I'm going to bend that top leg behind and do 10 circles each way. So I lift and I circle for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and reverse the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, let's come up into sitting. Do our side bend prep. We're going to go into our position here. 1 foot is forward, 1 foot is behind. Make sure that you can see your toes, that they're turned out on the leg that's behind. My hand is here. I'm going to inhale, exhale, lift all the way up, and then go the other way. Inhale, exhale, lean and lengthen. Again, inhale, exhale, up and over, nice and controlled, and back down. Other side, up and over, and down. Now we're going to get our legs, put them into this position. In Tuesday's class, we added the lift with it. If you want to add the lift and challenge yourself into a side plank, we can do that. So my hand is here. So the lift is just coming straight up and taking the arm long. Okay, if you want to add the side plank, it's going to look like this. Your hand's going to have to go a little bit out wider, and we're going to come all the way up into that nice side plank and back down. All right, we're going to do 5 of these. So we're lifting up, squeezing those inner thighs, and back down for 1, Take it up and squeeze. It's a lot of stability in the shoulder and the core. But it's kind of a fun variation of a plank, a side plank. We have 2 more here. Take it up and squeeze for 1, and back down, and up for 2, and back down. Swing your legs the other way. We'll stretch first before we add the lift. Okay, so we're gonna inhale, exhale, lift, up and over, nice stretch. Inhale, exhale, down. And the other side, up and over, and down. Again, inhale, exhale, lengthen up, and down. Last one, lengthen up, and back down. All right, from here, we'll add the lift. So take your legs, kind of crisscross them. One goes straight to the wall, the other one goes forward in front of you. If you want to add the lift, bring your arm a little bit out to the side more. All right, here we go. So we're going to inhale, exhale, lift and lengthen, bringing it up, and then back down. Just make sure your bottom lands exactly where you lifted off from. And back down. 3 more. We're almost done. Squeeze those glutes, squeeze those inner thighs. Good. Watch that shoulder. Keep it away from your ear. And down. 1 more time. Lift and take it up. And back down. All right. Last stretch. We're going to stretch forward. My hands are in front of me. I'm just going to inhale, exhale, round down, stretch forward with those hands. Pull the belly button in, round the small of your back. Inhale and exhale all the way back up, going tall. 1 more time. We inhale, exhale, tuck and lengthen, nice and long. Inhale and exhale all the way back up. And we are finished for the day. Thank you guys for joining me for another, I guess, blast off workout is what we did.